Okay, this is part 2, and we're doing the eyebrow, okay? You see that? And I'm trying to feather this to where it actually looks like brow hairs. That's my intention. Now I will go from eye to eye on this because I'd like to balance. Although the truth of the matter is, I know for a fact from 73 years of playing with it that my left eyebrow is going to be prettier than my right eyebrow. That's just the way that it is. So, in the meantime, folks, I want to tell you also that one of my patients, hello, Dr. Grace, one of my followers who was so kind that I got to meet her, told me that she had actually had brachytherapy. Now, you remember that I had that in New York. My eyebrows have a big natural arch here, so I just follow it, and it works for me. But I'd extend it out further than that. Yeah, she had brachytherapy for uterine cancer. Now, did not know that was even possible, and it was done here in Houston. So all kinds of things are being tried. Now, there's not a lot of money out there to try them, but some people are trying. I am trying very much to raise money for cancer research for HPV-related cancers, and specifically anal cancer, mine. You know, we need a theme song. I thought about, I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the bleep of me. But somehow I don't think it'll sell. Anyway, okay, let's see. I don't know. Those are my eyebrows. Do you like them? Let's just make that the makeup for today and talk about other things, okay? Because there are some very important things we need to talk about. We spoke about the 4-letter word starting with F last week called fear. Well, that's not the only thing that we need to think about. We also have to talk about grieving. And, of course, we all experience grief when we lose a loved one, right? Well, when we're about to lose a part of our body or have a terrible abrasion or operation on our body that's going to change us, that's going to be an occasion for grief also. And I really believe you have to give yourself freedom to grieve and go through the process. I think it would be great if you can give yourself a time limit on it so that you can stop it and kind of pick yourself up and go forward and be strong again. Because it's really important in your healing process that you believe in yourself, that you believe you can be strong again, that you take your power back. But for a little while, grief will probably steal a lot of your power from you. And it's okay. Be sad. Tell that part of your body that you're sad for it. I mean, that's the temple God gave you. You were supposed to take care of it. And maybe you did. I mean, clearly at some point I didn't take quite good care of mine, because this is a cancer that I could have not gotten. But you know what? There are so many people out there walking around with this virus, and they don't know it. And they're carriers, and they don't know it. And they're giving it to other people. And some of those people's immune systems are not going to be very strong, like mine wasn't. And they're going to connect with this and get cancer, anal cancer, cervical cancer, uterine cancer, just cancer of the orifices, your mouth. I learned the other day, vocal cords. Oh my God, who knew? Some of these polyps that are taken out are malignant HPV-related polyps. They're tumors in your vocal cords that are caused by HPV. Friends, we've got to do something about it. We've got to vaccinate our kids. If we vaccinate our kids, we will just eliminate this disease. Next 2 generations, it will be gone. It'll be swept off the face of the earth like dinosaurs. And for ourselves, for those of us who may have this thing running around in us, we need to insist on really good examinations of every part of our body. Ask your doctors to check you carefully, very, very carefully, for any kind of HPV manifestation, okay? Now, let me do the rest of my cheeks here. Okay, let's see. I have this. This is that Chanel thing I think I showed you last week, and I really like it. And I indulged, just for the fun of it, I indulged myself in a contour kit. Because it's good to contour your face sometimes. And my face, when I lost weight, became a little more angular than I liked, and so I had to be careful not to contour too much because it was kind of getting long, if you know what I mean, just long. But now I've gained a little weight, and I don't think it is. So here's the deal. We're going to start with the blush. This is really, I've shown this palette to you before, and I don't even know if it's available, but it's really pretty. It's got an orange and a deep rose and a softer rose and a pale pink and kind of a taupey thing in here. By the way, I need to tell you that the eyebrow pencil that I just used, this is made by It. You can buy it almost anywhere now. For sure you can buy it at Ulta. And it is called Universal Taupe. And it's called Universal Taupe because it pretty much works on every skin type. Universal Taupe. Buy this eyebrow pencil, you'll like it. And use the brush afterwards and sweep everything up, okay? Now, okay, so I'm going to use this. I kind of miss it all around here. I don't know what I'm going to wear today. It's certainly not going to be this robe that I have on. And I'm going to smile like I did before and put some cheek color here. Just pretty cheek color here. And always bring it up on this cheekbone. That's what you want. But then, this new fun thing is this. It's a shading thing for your contour. And it's by Smashbox. I do like Smashbox. Now this is pretty courageous because it's dark. Okay? But I'm going to look in my big mirror now to do this so I can be right underneath your cheekbone. If you want to play with it and get a real kind of movie star shading, you'd go right under there with the darker one, okay? And you take it all up in there. I have a cleft in my chin, so I don't mind it. I like it, so I'm going to accentuate it a little. And I'm going to go underneath my chin and my neck and try to take a little bit of attention away from the fact that it is old. Now, then there is a slightly lighter one. Oh, people like to do their noses. Okay, I got a fat nose. If you can do your nose like this with the dark on both sides and just come down, frame it this way. Do you see? Do you see the difference? I can tease you into thinking I have a little bit more narrow a nose. And then you can highlight that, by just brushing a tad bit of that on top. And you can highlight your cheeks too. You see that? Right up in here. Now, I had to be careful with that because that's pretty dry stuff up there in my skin. But you can do it if you want to. And then I'm going to go over all of it with this blush brush so I get it all blended. Everything really blended well. Now you like it? We don't have any eyes on yet. You know we're going to have pretty eyes, but there we go. See? See the difference? Is that a little bit contoured? It's kind of pretty. Friends, think about what I said about grieving. And if you have a friend going through this, or anything like this, a surgery like I'm facing, understand if they're sad. Please don't pity them. You can get lost in your pity party, and when people call and go, "How are you? Oh, I'm so sorry," that kind of makes you crazy, okay? Or it does at least me. I have to face this thing head on, and I have to say, well, I'm having a good day, or I'm getting pretty nervous right now, and I'm scared, and I'm praying a lot harder than I have. But whatever it is, you got to get through it. And you get through it with your faith, your family, your friends. For me, my music, find your passion. And if you're having a problem, get through it that way. I've enjoyed talking to you today, and I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.